Hello?
Terry Nemers, please.
Who's this?
Terry, Rick Lane, Superintendent of Schools in Alexandria. How are you today?
Well, I'm doing super.
I listened to a voicemail you left for Amy Sack, our assistant principal at the high school. And at this point in time, all your correspondence with the district will happen with me. How can I help you today?
Well, actually, you can't dictate to me who I can communicate with, for one thing, and I don't appreciate your passive-aggressive behavior. And two, I don't appreciate people willfully refusing to produce public data, and I certainly will have no problem reporting that.
Well, you go ahead and report what you want to report. Your correspondence from this point forward will be with me and me only, and we do have a right to do that.
So are you going to
comply.
Are you going to hurt my fingers if I type up another letter and send it off to whom I want to?
No, you can send a letter to whoever you want to. You're just not going to get a response from anybody but me.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. See. So anyhow, well, let's get back to the fact that you are willfully refusing to produce public data. See, that's what the real issue is.
What data do you need that we haven't produced?
Are you capable of reading? I presume you are, seeing so you are a school official. And
I'm not going to put up with the BS.
Well,
so
the thing is...
you be respectful to me, I be respectful to you.
Well, already you're insulting my intelligence. The thing is, you have the paperwork in front of you. It's written in black and white. I've made it clear I am capable of reading in English, and I am a highly intelligent individual. So this little game you're trying to play is an insult to my intelligence. You have the data. All you have to do is produce the data. That is simple.
Here's the data. Okay, the only thing I see in here that we haven't produced for you is a signed copy of the contract with local law enforcement, which I'm happy to copy, put it in the mail to you. We'll have it in the mail no later than tomorrow. You should receive it by the end of the week.
Well, I asked you a variety of personnel questions, and I demand the answers to those.
Okay, let's go down the list.
Well, actually, I want them in writing. I don't want to speak to you over the phone about this. This is just some little game you're trying to play here. So if you can put the other information in a letter and send it in the mail, well, then certainly that is your option.
Have you read our policy?
I have downloaded all sorts of policy from your website.
Okay.
So the thing is, it does not address interrogation of students.
We don't interrogate students.
Well, of course you don't. The thing is, you call it interviewing. See, I made that perfectly clear on my data request. I am clearly aware of how the policy of the school is, not to mention that they interrogate students. See, I'm not...
interrogate students, and we know nothing about the read technique. Never heard of it.
Never heard of it, huh?
No.
I find that hard to believe, seeing so they have seminars in Minnesota for school superintendents.
Never been to one, never heard of it.
Oh, well, I'm sure not. So anyhow, the thing is, I still want the data that I've requested. It's personnel data. Pursuant to state statute, I will receive it. You will provide it. That is simple. Plus, I want all the phone numbers and email addresses for all the school board members, which, of course, is public information, which I have received from other districts. So you can object to that all you want. You will send it to me.
Well, you're not in a position to dictate what you get and what you don't. I've talked to our attorney. I know what I need to provide for you. I'm happy to do that. Your correspondence will take place with me and me only. You will receive a letter from me addressing your concerns, much of which are covered in the policies that are posted on our school district website, and that's where you need to go for your information.
Well,
I will send you that contract on the school liaison officer. That's public information. The rest of this, and regarding interrogation, do our principals interview students? Absolutely, they do. Do they interrogate students? No.
Yeah, that's okay. The thing is, you've obviously been prepped by your little attorney to dodge the data request, because I've had city attorneys and other other attorneys play this little game. Oh, here, I'll teach you how to illegally avoid giving the data.
we'll
I'll
give you
teach
the
you how.
data.
Well,
Some of this stuff is ridiculous.
no.
I'm just going to tell you flat out. And I don't know what your intent is. You don't have students in our school district. We're happy to provide our policies and how we operate and how we do things. We're very transparent. We're very forthright. It's on the website. But we're not going to have our chain yanked by somebody like you. It's not going to happen.
Excuse someone like me. Who am I? What's your?
Just the way you're approaching this whole thing.
The thing is, there was.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not arguing. I'm stating facts. You're the one who's arguing. There is a matter of the public record that the school in Pope County abused a child and was sued and was forced to settle, and the mother testified that the child was interrogated, which of course matches the data that I have on my data requests about Minnesota schools interrogating their children.
You'll receive a letter from me addressing the concerns that you've listed, and it looks like there are 8 of them here, correct?
I don't have it at my disposal because you called me out of the blue. See, and that was the whole purpose of it, try to break me down and get me to accept less than what I've asked for. No, whatever's written on there, I have every right to have, and you will send it to me. And if your lawyer has concocted a scheme to avoid giving me the data, well, then I'm certain.
We're not trying to avoid anything.
Of course,
but
of course.
Some of the things you're asking here are very out of the ordinary.
Out of the ordinary? No. Are they legal, for one thing? Yes, they are all legal. And your attempt to gaslight me, try to intimidate me, and try to shame me is ridiculous. See, I'm used to this. See, because that's all part of the read technique, isn't it?
This conversation's going nowhere.
Well,
you will receive a letter from me addressing your concerns. Okay?
All righty. Thank you for your call.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.